Hi, how's everybody doing? Yesterday I was out at the flea market and I picked this up for $1. And this is Upper Deck um, Nothing But Net series. It's numbered, see, 1994. It's numbered out of, let's see, sorry, 20,000, and this is 7,545. McDonald's made this. And when I was out there, I was walking to go get something to drink because it was hot, it was very hot, and I had already gone through like 40 Gatorades, and I was like, whoa, it was hot. And so I saw this fella selling tools, and I walked over there, and I was like, well, maybe I need a tool for this or that. You never know. And seeing how our truck is a Toyota Pathfinder, a lot of it's symmetric stuff, and I have to get stuff to get our brakes fixed. So I was looking at stuff, and I was looking, and I was like, holy shit, this guy's got a fucking upper deck. Excuse my language. He's got an upper deck. Oh, I haven't seen this in like, well, since 1990s. I used to have this. So I was like, hey, my man. I took this one and also found a box of 1992 Front Row Baseball, unopened box. And the bottom was loose, but someone put tape on it, so it wasn't open or anything like that. I'll do a different video. Like, what's the big deal about this? Okay, well, this is numbered, obviously, and if this was a PSA 10, this card right here just sold for $350. There's 15 cards in here. I would never take it out of the set. So I got this box. I got a box of Front Row Baseball and this for $1. This was $1 and the other box is $2. And I was like, it's like, hey man, I'll give you 25 bucks for all this stuff, and if I make any money off of it, I'll come back and see you, because this is some pretty high end and rare stuff that you have here. And it's like, you're making, you want to look this stuff on eBay. The guy's had a flip phone. He's like, I don't care, just give me $3 for it. I said, okay, buddy. You're selling 25-cent tools, and you got one thing in here that costs more than all the tools you have on a table, and not including the box of 1992 Front Row Baseball. So I was like, okay, bud, let me explain something to you. How much you want for that tool? He was like, 25 cents. Okay, how much you want that? And I did the math right in front of him. I was like, this sells for $30 in the internet right now, in this case, crappy like this. And you're just going to give me about 25 tools for the price of one of these things. He's like, well, see what you can do. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm being fair to you, dude. I don't like doing that. It's not good karma to take advantage of people that don't know no better. And I'll tell you a story. My buddy he's a mechanic, and he's doing for NASCAR. And God save this lady. She was somewhere in Florida, and her son had passed away, and she was in about her 70s. And she had this old car, and it was a Stingray, dude. And the only thing wrong with this car was that the tires were rotten out from sitting for 30 years or whatever underneath the in her garage, underneath a tarp and stuff. It was mint condition. She asked the guy $500 for that car. He's like, ma'am, I got some really good news for you. We're gonna get you a few grand for this car, or like 10,000, 20,000, even more than that. And this is back in the 90s, okay? You couldn't imagine what it'd be worth now. So I forgot what he sold it for, but it was close to 100,000, even back in the 90s. It may be like, there's the engine right, everything was perfect on it. It did hard, as you said, and he gave that lady 60% of the sale. So ever since I've been out as a young fella, I was like, that's how you do business. So I always tried to always implement that in anything that I buy. If you sell it for a lot more money, pay $1 back to the people and say, hey, dude, here's a few extra dollars. And if they don't want to take it, just buy stuff from them that equals them out the money that you would you know, just I've left money on a table before. I was like, oh, you spot it. I was like, okay, whatever, and just walk away. Anyway, this is really cool. It's just something really neat. You don't see it a lot. It's from '94, and it is a serial number. So if you ever see these things around, Don't just think they're garbage, because they're not. They're numbered. Always look on the side. And always, you got two of the greatest players in the history of the game. Larry Bird and Michael Jordan. And you see why people think the NBA sucks now, because look, we grew up watching guys like this play that would just dominate the league. You think LeBron James is good? Larry Bird had averages more than he did back in the day. And he had guys elbowing his face. You're allowed to elbow people back then. Bill Laimbeer made a career out of busting people's faces open. Okay, and just recently in the 90s, it was so bad they had to suspend him. But from 1979 to like 1988, he was busting people open and nothing was done about him. So he tried that with Jordan, and they got into a little scuffle. Jordan didn't like people doing dirty shit. I don't blame him. That's not how you do it. Although I did watch Jordan talk for 45 minutes in Nick Anderson's ear in Orlando Magic, and Nick was just laughing at him. He's like, this guy's funny. I was like, Nick, does he ever stop talking? He's like, it's like that every time. And Nick was the best defender against Michael Jordan, believe it or not. Look it up. Statistically, Jordan only averaged 30 points against Nick, and in the rest of the league, he averaged like 32 points. I was like, yeah, my man, shutting him Jordan down, keeping him under 35 points. Like that guy. Nick Anderson's my guy. Anyway, I just thought this would be cool to share with you guys. And the container is a little bit bent and stuff, but it is sealed. And 92 front row is coming up, and I'll make a video of that later on. I want to be really careful with those 92 ones, believe me. If there is an auto in there, and it is Derek Jeter, I just looked one up and it sold for $1,200, and it was ungraded. So, yeah, that's pretty badass. So, yeah, that's cool, thanks. Josh was just asking me if I want to rest a public sub. Oh, if you're ever in the area of Florida, treat yourself, go to Publix, and get a public sub. It is the best sub. They're delicious, huh?
Yes.
They're better than Subway. They use boar's meat, you know, and they load it up. And the bread's fresh, too. Oh, Joshua, bread's fresh. So you guys take care. And, you know, when you collect stuff, just look for different things you like, and, you know, collect everything you enjoy doing, and then do trades with people, be fair with them, and do business with people, be fair with them, because there's karma, man. You don't want to take advantage of people, and you can easily, because they don't know what they're dealing with, and you have no idea. They don't have the internet, a lot of these people, and they just, you know, and the things that you have and I have, we should be grateful for. And we should help other people that are trying to do the right thing and sell stuff get what we have also, you know. And if you shortchange them on stuff that they have that's valuable, you're denying them their blessings, and you're being deceitful and crooked, and it's not good. It'll mess your soul up. So it's best if I was to sell this for $30, to go back and give that guy like $10, $12. You know what I mean? Because we do have to ship it out. And just explain to them, hey, this is what it costs to ship it out, this is what I sold it for, and this is what I bought it off you for, and you didn't know, so here's a few extra dollars, and that's that. You know what I mean? That's the only fair way to do. What do you say, Josh?
Huh?
I was telling him about getting this for $1, and if I was to make money off of it, I was going to go back and give the guy a few bucks, seeing how every tool in his on the table was worth less than this. You know what I mean? The guy had 25-cent tools and hammer that didn't have it. It's dark. Yeah, it's much better. Well, we tried something with the light just for a second. We'll see you guys later. They're gonna go fishing. I think I'm gonna watch football. It's pretty bad. That's Jordan's the man. He is. The highlight reels just never stop. Well, if you're out there and you see Jordan, pick him up. He's out there. So until next time, you guys take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and collect the things you enjoy doing. You know what I mean? What do you say, Josh?
Me?
Yeah. Josh is making Jordan's eye come to the thing. He's looking at you. Jordan's looking at you. He's like, I'm going to get you. All right.
Peace.
Peace.